And we're live. Hello, Mary. How are ya? Hello,
Hey,
everyone. Welcome to Mary. What do you see? So we're gonna do this before we get a little too carried away.
not much. My eyes have been swollen shut for a week.
One sec, Mary. I'll play this to get it out of the way because
Okay.
I always forget. Hold on.
This show is for entertainment purposes only. We have all the information available to the general public and whatever Spirit wants to add. Mary is a psychic medium that is merely the messenger, so if you don't like the message, take it up with Spirit.
All right. Yep.
That's great. Love that.
So how are you doing?
I I'm good. Besides, every spring I go through this, issue
transition,
with
like
allergies
mhm.
and but my whole face was like it looked like I had taken like 100 steroids in one day. It was like
Hmm.
and and I don't know if this is residual from the food poisoning or what
It
that I
could be your
had.
body. I mean, your body was just probably overloaded.
Way overloaded.
Yeah.
Two food toxins is enough to kill anyone, and so that was a little unnerving for me. Um, so I don't know if that had something to do with it or not. I really don't. So I
Well,
have
it
to
would
keep
just make you
my eyes
probably
open so I can see.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just from being sick, you probably were just more susceptible to something,
Yeah,
you know?
right.
It's just,
Sure. Yeah, something. I mean, all the allergies come out in the springtime. That's for sure. I'm trying to get myself
it's
situated.
12 degrees here, so we got a little bit of time before I have to worry about my spring allergies. Yeah,
Right.
there isn't no pollen floating around here, just polluted snow.
Really. If this thing drops, don't worry. I didn't go away. It's just my computer fell. So, how was your week?
My week, it
Hmm.
was pretty good. Yeah.
You look like you've lost some weight.
Yeah, I put a extra notch in my belt, like, or I had to drill a hole, an extra, because I was carrying stuff in the last time I went to my mom's, and my pants like started like slipping. I'm like, whoa.
Mine started rolling down because the tummy's too big. Okay, so
I used to have that. It was like where the underwear, the band would roll down.
yeah, I hate that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so hey, I about Nancy Guthrie. We covered her Thursday
Hmm.
with what I saw. And then didn't something? What else has happened? I haven't really had a chance to catch up on that.
Well, there's ad stage. This is from I think today. I mean, there's still. I just on the news like as of like a couple hours ago, they were still putting stuff up. Like
Hmm.
this here. This is up. It's a billboard.
I feel like the killers, the people who took her, the kidnappers, and I will say killers, um, because I believe that their treatment caused her heart monitor defibrillator to go into overdrive and shut down.
Hmm.
So they are killers. I believe they have fled the road that leads west out of her home. Because I said she could be found west of her home. Southwest, northwest, that's the question, but just west. And I got 8 miles or more in a canyon. Could it be at the edge of a reservation? Quite possibly. Inside a reservation? Quite possibly. Because you got several there, the west of her home. But I believe one has fled to Mexico, the man with the tats.
Now, I know that. Do you sense that there was something more to this whole
I,
situation
I,
because it?
I do, because I felt like it was contemplated. Um, and now you got to remember, Savannah Guthrie interviewed Virginia Giuffre, is that her name? Epstein survivor, the biggest outspoken survivor, and somehow she ended up suicidal and committed unalived herself. She did not. She was not, and she did not, and she was being silenced by none other than the pedophile prince himself,
who apparently
and
has been spotted again.
right. So I'm talking about Prince Andrew.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I heard, yeah, they were just something was up. Charles was really pissed. He didn't want it. It was tarnishing the royals.
Hey, there's a sick puppy in every royal family.
Well,
always has been, always will be.
That's what you get from all that interbreeding. Yeah.
Right. So Savannah, okay, Nancy Guthrie's daughter, Savannah, interviewed Virginia, Epstein's survivor, the one that was forced into the SCX trade with Andrew. Okay. And all of a sudden Nancy goes missing. Nancy goes missing. Virginia is dead.
Yeah,
is it payback? That's a question that has anybody asked themselves? Have the police asked this? The FBI, have they asked themselves this? Could this be payback?
Well, and also too, I asked you too, like, why do you think this one? Because it just seems there's so many of this. Like, why are they making this particular case so public and national? I mean, that enough where you get the president involved,
right?
That's yeah.
Do you think it relates to Epstein, Jason?
It would make. I mean, I could see that.
Yeah, I could see where
I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nothing for them to pay off some people to do it.
Right.
They do it all the time.
I mean, hey, it's nothing for them to off someone either. Virginia was not suicidal. Virginia did not have thoughts of unaliving herself, and all of a sudden she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many other, the question to ask is, how many other victims have turned up dead? That's my question. I'm not saying they did it. I'm asking a question. How many other Epstein survivors are too afraid to talk because they're afraid of being unalived by the powers that be? One who sits in England with a lot of power, even though they stripped him of power. Okay. Yeah. So I have that question. One was one person. This one person. Honestly, you know who he looks like? He reminds me of Kid Rock. The stringy hair, the tats, the skinniness. That's who one of the kidnappers looks like. It's not, but that's the tattooed arm that I saw. He looks like a prison Kid Rock, but he's not. He's not that skinny.
Okay. But yeah, the tattoo, like the arm tattoos?
The arm tattoos. And the other one was which I thought was a drunk Hispanic in the car. Could have been a Native American because they look so similar. A Native American. And see, there you go. There's a way on to the reservation.
Well, yeah, I mean, and then also too with the it being on a reservation, you don't have the same,
Right.
you know.
Hello.
Oh no, I'm just my new camera. I was messing with the settings. It was like on some kind of like autofocus, and it kept going.
See, Alaria, I said that last week. I think it's the son-in-law. Supposedly he's in debt. I said someone owed someone a lot of money, was into someone for a lot of money, and this was a way to get paid back. And yes, Evie, I said last Thursday, it started at the house. It started within the home. So
I think they found something on the roof, like some sort of transmitter or something.
Wow.
I didn't get a chance to look enough into it, but I heard they did find something on the roof.
They took the roof cameras off. So see, they knew where the cameras were. So to me, that says landscapers. Was this an HOA? That says landscapers. That says an inside job could be by the Bloods, the Crips, the Trinidad de Agua, or whatever that crazy name is. It was an inside job, but it had outside help. Also had outside help. So
Well,
yeah,
do you feel like the people that you saw were like disposable as far as like
they come and go.
they come and go? Okay.
They come and go. The thing on the roof was supposedly a wildlife camera that the kidnapper did not touch.
Okay.
Why did they not touch that? Nancy didn't go to church, just watched it from the net. The spotlight was broken. Shabby Gabby says the spotlight was broken. Hey, everybody, by the way.
Hello.
Yeah, so they wanted to cut visibility. It was an inside job. It started at the house. I feel like it had outside help. One is a guy with lots and lots of tats on his arm. Hey, Vision Light. So, yeah, I still think the kidnappers may not have known about the wildlife camera. Well, I hope it shows. Hope it shows something. I still think she's in a canyon. I'm being shown a canyon wrapped up. And a concrete culvert. That's what I got.
I just don't see how
drainage
she's
ditch.
still alive.
There's no way. She's not. This photo right here says she is not.
I mean, they were putting up, I saw on YouTube, they were like reports that went up just like a couple hours ago. Hi, Shabby Gabby. Hello.
Look what Vision Light says. Mary, you look much better tonight. Vision Light, my face is, I wake up every morning and my face is like swollen. It's like steroid city here. And I haven't taken any. Maybe I should.
Like an antihistamine or something.
I took an antihistamine last night, and I dusted the hell out of my bed area, washed everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm having to use my inhalers all the time.
Yeah, I have like a HEPA filter that I run every once in a while. I can move it room to room.
I got to do that. I got one actually.
It makes a huge difference. I mean,
yeah, I got one actually in the garage. Or did I leave it up in New Hampshire? I probably left it up in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll have to look for it after the podcast. So where does everybody think Nancy Guthrie is? Where do you think they took her? I feel like one of the kidnappers escaped to Mexico. Now, you realize if they are on the reservation, the FBI, the police can't enter the reservation. Okay? It only can be handled by the reservation police. Outside police can't go on. So, what a perfect place to dump a body, correct? Especially in a canyon somewhere. Do you still have your head on, Mary? Oh, my heat? Oh, no, I turned the heat off. Yeah, turn the heat off. Everybody in my family is sick, though. Everybody's got the flu. Except for me.
Well, that's good.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I went to my friend's house, Joe, that passed, and I saged his house, and I used my holy water, and I used my spray, and literally you could see the house change color this weekend. It went from being very, very dark to just fabulous light came in. And
did you sense any presence at all?
I did. I felt, well, okay, so let me tell you a little story. When Joe went into the hospital, we were missing Smokey Bear from his house, a cat. And so Smokey Bear ran out, couldn't find him for a week, and I'm in the backyard, and I felt the most awful, evil entity in that backyard. And I said out loud, "No, you're not taking Joe." I thought maybe it might be death. And so I said, "No, you're not taking Joe. Not today. Not happening. You need to go to another house, and I don't want to see you around here again." And it left. I was standing in the backyard on this concrete slab because they're going to put up a metal building in the backyard. And it left. I said, "Go choose someone else." But Joe's off limits. And so Joe, Lucinda. So, and then I found Smokey Bear in that same backyard, hidden down in a well-like area. You know, it was dug out. It was covered up with brush. And I took a picture of where he was. Here was this angel wearing a coat, a robe of colors. Okay, yeah, white hair and the brown beard. And he was there watching over Smokey Bear. And I know we showed that not too long ago. But yeah, he was in the backyard. He was a protector for Smokey Bear because right a few feet away were two very vicious dogs. And I think Smokey Bear escaped those vicious dogs. He had like a little bloody area on his tail where I think maybe one tried grabbing him. And they've got coyotes up there in that area. So are we going to put that spirit up?
Mm-hmm.
So this was an angel that was protecting. It's kind of hard to, I can't see him in this photo. Oh, he's in the center. He's got his hands like this. Okay, you see the two big sticks that come across the screen? Look right behind it, and he's got a white shirt on, and he's holding his hands like this.
Like, no.
And that's exactly where Smokey Bear was. But there was something evil other than him.
So he was protecting?
Yard. He was protecting. And
didn't Joe have like a crazy neighbor?
He did, Vicky.
Do you think that could have been like...
well...
Not her per se, but like just Probably.
The neighbors across the street kept looking out their window, and there was Vicky butt naked in the front yard talking to her dead mother. Okay. And I mean, yeah, I talk to dead people, but I don't run around naked.
You're not doing it naked in the front yard?
I'm not doing it naked in the front yard, although maybe that's to come. I don't know. But yeah, so they had to take her off to a mental hospital in Florida, and she died shortly thereafter. But when they went into her house, it was like a hoarding situation. Newspapers up to the ceiling, boxes, animal bones everywhere. They hauled out living animals that were emaciated in such bad shape they had to put them down. It was horrible. It was a house of horrors, and that was right next door to Joe's. And I remember her when she was totally mentally fit, and then one day, bam, she snapped, and she was gone. And so anyway, when I cleansed Joe's house, there was something not good in there, and I got it out, but Joe had already passed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty heavy. Mary, who was this woman? What woman? In the backyard, Evie? That was a man. He has long white hair. He wears a coat, a robe of colors, and he's holding his hands out like this. Like this in that photo. And Joyce says, I think Nancy Guthrie is in the desert somewhere. The FBI or the police for the reservation. Well, they work in connection with the reservation police, but the FBI are out there. And I think she's out there in that vast expanse. I really do. But what will find her? Foothills, rocks. You can see the mountains in the distance, and a culvert, a concrete culvert. I saw the big round concrete culverts, and then I saw the kind that run through valleys that carry the water in the springtime, or to prevent flooding. That's what I saw. The woman you were talking about, she was Joe, who was one of my dear, my family. That was his next door neighbor, Vicky, I was talking about. So something could have jumped from her house into
Yeah,
Joe.
that's what I'm thinking of. Or it could just been the area. So,
yeah, could be the area. Yeah. So. Okay. All right. So, anybody else have any opinions on Nancy Guthrie? Anybody else? All right. So we got 2 cold cases tonight.
2? I had the one.
No, the I-70 killer.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get that. Okay.
I know JR wanted me to cover the I-70 killer.
Okay, well, I thought, yeah, and that's what I said earlier. It was like, I heard the 70s killer.
Well, it's I-70. And apparently it was some guy that was striking out. I believe it was in the 1980s. Jason, where'd you go? Oh, Ed.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I'm sorry. Emma, I had my keyboard and it knocked it. It hit a button on there. I don't know. Hold on one sec.
Yes. So apparently the I-70 killer was around in the late 80s and would go to convenience stores and would steal the little bit of money that they had, but would kill only brunette clerks. And so he was a serial killer. Indiana, especially, was one place. But as we all know, when we are dealing with a possible serial killer, they never stay in one place for very long. Just like the serial killer over in England comes down to the River Thames, different areas of the River Thames in England, runs back up north to Manchester or to the center of London, and then comes back down to London, the river, kills more, then runs back inland. So the 70s killer, they actually have pictures of him, like eyewitness descriptions, but no photos. And so, is he still alive? Is the thing. He would be pretty old now if he were in the 80s. So you're talking over 40 years ago, and he probably was in his 30s or 40s when he did it. So he'd be 80. I don't think he's either he is on the verge of dying or he has already died. He's like 80 something, 79, 80, and can't get around anymore. But I honestly feel like he's dead. So I don't know that we will ever know who he is unless a family member comes forward. So, Jason, I know you got some pictures on him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yep. One sec. Okay. Come on. Oh,
and I had never heard of him.
I had not either. No.
Yeah.
Bear with me. I'm getting there.
And it's like William Bell, the rapist serial killer, went, Texas and all different other states, raping and killing women. And I happened to be on a field out in Clute, Texas, when I was on doing the Becky Beard case, and I'm still on that case. And I'm walking the field, guys, out in Texas, and this voice of a woman comes over my phone and says, Anastasia. And then she said, Bell. I'm like, what? I didn't put two and two together at that time. So I thought her name was Anastasia Bell. So I go online looking for a missing woman by the name of Anastasia Bell. There is no missing woman. It's a children's clothing store. And I thought, no, that's not what I'm looking for. And then it turns out William Bell was in that exact area 20 miles down the road, killed 2 women from Clute, Texas, and was in the area. And she is buried on Sheriff Joe King's old property in Clute, Texas. If anybody's listening, that works in police in Clute, Texas, you've got a lot of bodies buried there as it meets the rice paddies on old Sheriff Joe King's property. And one of them is Anastasia, who was killed by William Bell, the serial killer. So this is the I-70 killer. So he would be right about 80, 78 to 80 something. Hey, Chantel. And so these are eyewitness, like people who saw him. Where do I feel like he is? I kind of feel like he's dead. I feel like this man has died. I do feel like at one point he had a wife. He deserted her. I feel like he left. Spirit is showing me he was by himself. He had a wife, maybe a child by this woman, but left. Just up and left. Let me blow up his picture.
Okay.
An enhanced sketch. White male in his mid-20s to mid-30s. Okay. Probably closer to mid-30s. Today is probably between the ages of 52 and 70. He's 70, 74. Slender to medium build with light brown to dull auburn red hair, cut short, beard stubble on his face. Ew. Okay, so Missouri, Kansas, and Indiana. So, like I said, they don't stay around long. But he had a thing against brunettes. And you want to hear what's funny? I feel like the woman he married had reddish brown hair. Not a brunette, but had hair that color. And I feel like she lives in Indiana. I think he went and stayed in Missouri.
So these are here's some of the people. Yep.
Oh wow, yeah. Look, all brunettes. And there was a guy that was killed. A guy that he mistook for a woman because his hair was long. Wichita, 2 murders. St. Charles, Missouri.
So sneaking up
Indianapolis,
on them.
Missouri, Indiana, 2 in Missouri, 2 in Kansas, 2 in Indiana. I don't feel like that's all of them. I don't. I feel like there's more. I feel like there's another state. And why would he? That looks like a route someone would drive as either a salesman
Or a trucker or like
trucker or some
supplies.
Supply delivery guy. That's a straight route. So that's who I think they were looking for. I'm seeing an old white house, and I believe it's in Indiana. An old white house. It's got clapboard on the front. It's got kind of like a frosted window. Maybe it just could be because the window's so old. And there was a man in there that wears sweaters. So he could well be alive. But he's old. He's got old tattered clothing. Like really worn clothing. And let's see, what else can I get? No shrubbery to speak of. It just looks to be in kind of a rundown area, this house.
So he had it in for brunette clerks.
He did.
Like what? I wonder what that stemmed from.
What set him off?
Yeah, or just why it had clerks.
I wonder if his mother was a clerk. Usually serial killers have a thing against women. And so I believe probably it could be his mother. He probably had a mother complex. And his mother was brunette. And she probably was a store clerk. And he hated them for a reason. I mean, this is something that he never... This was severe anger against women. same thing as a rapist. You know, it's not about the actual act; it's hatred,
That or power, or
power.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So, where is he? Okay, so I said Missouri. No, he's in Indiana. He is in Indiana. I think he is in Indianapolis, Indiana. And JR asked me what his name was. I was hoping JR would be here. Can you go back to his photos again so I can see him again? I got the letter. The name starts with the letter C.
I'm just thinking, even if he was somewhere, did he kill any beyond the 70s? Like, people wouldn't even know to think he could be hiding in plain sight, basically.
Oh yeah, and he is hiding in plain sight. I think his name was Charles. Somebody named Charles. Charles Samuel something. Charles Sam something, or Samuel Charles something. But I think he goes by a different name. I think he goes by a different name. It could be Eddie. I keep
Eddie?
hearing Eddie. Yeah, Edward, Eddie, Ed. But yeah, I've been hanging in there, Evie. Oh, so, but with the first picture, I get Charles. The last picture, I get Eddie. I haven't even looked at the photos on the bottom. Any way to blow those up or not? Not really. I gotta.
Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can. Hold on.
And how anybody could.
Mm-hmm.
I-70 serial killer. I mean, you know, there could have been people hitchhiking, and he could have murdered brunette hitchhikers. He could have hotel clerks, you know, that were brunette. It's not just store clerks.
All right. I have the picture. 1 second. Send.
He's not 52. He's 70.
Yeah, if he was 30
something.
back in the
Mid 30s, you add 40 years to it. He's in his mid 70s or early 70s. And here's the kicker. He's got osteoporosis of his spine, so he's kind of hunched over a little bit with his spine. That's what I was shown. Like he's hunched over like an older man. Older, and he looks older than what he is. And if anybody recognizes this man in your neighborhood, please call 911. See the slim face, the third picture, the slim face? Mm-hmm. He's got a very, very gaunt looking face. And he does wear glasses now, like wireframe glasses. He does have white hair. I think he drives a truck. He drives like an old Toyota, you know, one of those small little trucks, or he did. I don't know what he drives now. I think maybe he still drives it. It's an old truck that he drives. Yeah, or at least he did. But I do think this man had a wife at one point, and he just up and left her.
Like totally like said I like ghosted her or like said I'm leaving.
Ghosted her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just took off, left. But the gaunt face, the really gaunt face, that's what he looks like now. Like more towards the picture in the middle on the top. Like the
Yeah.
sunken in. But he does have white hair, and he kind of brushes it back like a TV preacher. He's kind of creepy looking if you
Yeah,
would look at him. You know how TV preachers brush their hair back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, creepy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Wonder what happens if like do serial killers, do they retire at some point? Do they like probably after they physically can't do it?
Physically can't do it, and then running so that nobody, catches them. They're always running from place to place to place. They never stay in one place very long. You know, and if the lure of that place is a lot, they'll leave. They'll let things die down, and then they'll go back and kill again. So it's just like William Bell. Okay, like he killed 2 girls in Clute, Texas. Nobody even knew he was there until later, after he was already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. I need to go get some water. Yeah, let me do that. Do you want to play a ad or something?
Yeah, I can do that.
Back. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I'll play this.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
Oh boy. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm learning how to use this. Okay. You're back. Okay.
Hey.
I can't tell you how many times I went to touch the screen because my display, my monitor is in a touch screen. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I know. So I have, you guys know I have a new spray coming out. I've got the cleansing spray, purification spray. I've got a vibrational spray called Ascension. And that will be debuting at the at more Spirit Fest events to be determined in the future. Do we have their logo up? Spirit Fest?
I was working on it. I've got here. Let me see. I got this one. I did this one in the it's in this orientation because I was gonna put it on social media. So
let's see if I have. I thought Chris sent me. Chris. Yeah, here we go. Here it is. Here's the. Let me see if I can take a picture of it and send
I got it. Let's see.
But this is it.
Okay.
Ascension.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yay. So I just had a friend of the family reach out to me on this next missing persons case yesterday. And I said, I'll be glad to help. She is
I put
missing.
that up. No.
Yay! Yeah, Spirit Fest. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to be at the Body, Mind, and Spirit Expo in Raleigh. So if any of you live near Raleigh, Durham, and I'm sending a big hint out to my family members who are up there, come see me February 21st, 22nd. And I'll be debuting my my new spray and giving readings. And then we've got a lot of Spirit Fest events planned for this spring. So
That will be exciting.
yeah. Now, are you going to come down, Jason?
I don't think I can make. I'm just a little nervous driving down there.
Sure.
Because of the
In
snow.
the weather.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Also, my mom's going to be out of town.
Yeah.
And but there's other things in the spring, or when it warms up, I definitely want to.
Yeah, sure.
I just was kind of looking at it with all the
snow and ice. I know.
I didn't go to my mom's Friday because of the weather.
I know.
We had 20 below wind gusts, like 60 miles an hour. I'm like, nope. So
that's definitely a no.
Yeah, and I was looking at how it hit all the way down, like through, it would be like the whole drive down would be all snow and ice.
No, thank you. What's it going to be late February? Like in Raleigh?
You know what? It's already February. What? Can you believe it's already? I don't know. Someone put the time. It's the 8th already.
Let me go to the Weather Channel.
Couple weeks. It'll be. I don't know. It doesn't warm up here usually until about the end of March.
Wow. Okay. So let me see. Weather in Raleigh, February 21st. All right, let's see. It says sunny and warmer. Temperatures 47 to 53. Okay. That's way too cold for me.
Well, it's just the thing is you go up a state north of that and it could be like 32 and
right. Okay. But described as warm for that time of the year. Okay. That's good. All right. Never mind. Okay, so I'm good. I wouldn't know what to do with snow and ice anyway. I wouldn't.
Yeah, Shabby Gabby. I will be moving. I just gotta there's some things I gotta take care of and then I'll do that.
Please move. Move down to me. 45 degrees Celsius, no Fahrenheit.
I don't even know what Celsius is.
I don't have clothes for where I am, the climate I'm in. It's all cold weather clothes. Go figure. Well, only because they look pretty, but I never wear them.
Well, I mean, when you're in the north, like, is it like how cold does it get up in New Hampshire?
30s by the time I leave.
Okay.
So JR, there you are, JR. Says for 7 years I've been following a case out of Tennessee. An unidentified female. She was finally identified. Yadzitza Jones, 25 years old. Her case is still unsolved. JR, you got a photo? Can you send me a photo of her? Or send Jason a photo? If you send it to
the real Mary.
Yeah,
I'll
the
get it.
real Mary, the medium at gmail.com. Jason will get it and put it up, and I can tell you what her killer looks like. What's in the new spray, Mary? It's everything to raise your vibration to the highest level. That's why I called it Ascension. All organic essential oils and some actual other things that first you cleanse yourself with my cleansing spray, then you spray the vibration spray. But and it will also have quartz in the spray as well. And for your crown chakra, which is where you want to have your vibration way up. You can't see my hand, but it's near the ceiling fan. Okay.
You're going to hit your hand. Yeah.
Right. That's where you want your vibration. You want it really high. You don't want it ground level. Not at all. So this is also the spray to spray on your crown chakra. So, and it's something Jason and I've been working on for some time. Yep.
We've had a couple of months of kind of like a little bit of lots going on in the last couple of months.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
But,
yeah. So, okay. So did you send a photo of
I didn't get one yet.
Aditya Jones? So anyway, do you want to put up the next cold case?
Yeah.
And guys, I want to hear your opinion on this. Oh, for Pete's sake, just move to Florida, Jason.
I know. That's what I said. I know. I'm like, I got a house to sell. Okay.
Everybody is moving to Florida.
Where did I? Okay, hold on. Gotta delete something. So we're not going back to this guy.
No, we're done with the I-70 killer.
Yeah,
I covered the I-70 killer. I got the name Charles Samuel, and then I got another name of Eddie. So I don't know if Charles Samuel is his real name, and then he changed his name to Eddie. So
I'm getting there. Hold on.
Okay.
It kicked it. There we go. Upload it. Okay. Come on. There we go. Boom. All right. Here we go. I have to look. Oh, I got a picture.
Now, tell me her name, Jason.
It is. I just had it. Give me one sec, because I gotta.
I've been talking to her family.
Yeah. Shoot, I just had it. It's her last name is Lapiche. Lapiche. Yeah.
Melanie Lapiche.
Yeah, Melanie. Yep.
Melanie Lapiche. And she is missing out of Ontario. Is that correct?
Yes, close to Minnesota.
So
I'll show you. This is just blown up so you can see their face a little bit more. They're
the one on the left, yeah. She looks very sad in this photo. Very sad. Like scared. Can you go back to the other photo? The one on the left tells me that's fear. She's afraid. I felt like there was a man in her life who was not kind. Maybe even some use of it could be, can I say the word pot or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce, yeah. JR sent the picture.
Yeah, I got it.
Missing woman. We'll put her up next. Devil's lettuce, hanging out with some friends who may be were not the greatest. The love of her life was her child. Free spirit in the picture on the left, but responsible. But I feel like somebody broke her spirit, you know? And
It's the way she's her mouth, her lips.
yeah,
She's
yeah. It's her eyes for me.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, her eyes look. Yes, troubled.
What? Trouble.
Troubled.
Yeah, very troubled.
Like she's just very.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do we have any other pictures?
I have this one, and then this is the one that they put up for the missing photo.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
Melanie. Okay, based on this, guys, and I got very gifted psychics in the room, in the house. What do you think happened to her? I want to hear from Joyce. I want to hear from Gabby. I want to hear from Evie. I want to hear from Ilaria. I want to hear from JR. Okay. Chantel. You know, just throw me out what you think happened to her. So I feel she was dropped off at a McDonald's. Okay. And the friend of the family gave me the location of the McDonald's. And I sent you that map. Did I send you? I don't know that I sent you this map.
Oh, the one, yeah, that I got it, and I don't think I have it. I have a screenshot of the one. I think.
Well, this is the map I want to send to you.
Is it the one that says the McDonald's one?
Yeah.
I have it. Let me just, I have to, hold on.
And then I'm going to send you this one. This is one that no, I don't want to save it to photos. Let me send it. Do you want me to send it to your just messages, Jason?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Jason. All right, let me send this to you.
Okay.
So, Mary, she looked very sad, and I feel she was abused. Things you said. Yeah, I feel like she was abused. Things you said.
That's what I have.
But was she married? Yes, she was married. She had a child. And so friends dropped her off. A jealous man. Yes, absolutely, Joyce. We're going to put his picture up in just a quick second. They dropped her off at McDonald's where she was waiting on a ride from friends. But directly across from McDonald's, across the street, was a Super 8 motel. And when I saw that, I just got a horror picture in my mind. Yes, her husband, I believe her husband knows. Can we put her husband up? I circled this area right here, guys, because what she showed me, okay, it was kind of like a hill looking over a bay that had a houseboat, a plain, simple, naked little houseboat anchored in the bay. There could have been some docks nearby, and then this is the closest place to the McDonald's McIrvin boat ramp. Okay, could be the boat ramp I'm looking at, but it was a bay that she showed me. And this map, I can't make heads or tails out of it. I would have to go to a Google Earth map. Maps and I don't get along. It's like math for me. I don't get along with math either.
I did find this on, like, I found a satellite view of it, but it doesn't, oops, there's the
husband, guys.
Yes, but that's, okay.
And she was working at a pizza joint, and I had a feeling that she had left him or was leaving him or just felt very uneasy around him. And so when the car pulled up, the look of dread was on her face. She did not want to get in the car. And I think he was the person that pulled up. He did not report her missing for 2 weeks. What fucking
2
husband?
weeks.
What fucking husband does that? Doesn't report your wife missing for 2 weeks? I want to know what his excuse is. Okay? If anything, I would look directly at him. And I told the family, friend of the family member, I do not get good vibes from this man. And yeah, I think so, Evie. I don't get good vibes from him. Did he do it? Spirit is pointing that way. I'm not saying he did it, but Spirit is pointing her finger at him. The spirit of the girl, Melanie Lapish. Spirit is pointing at him, not me. Okay? Everything I say comes from Spirit. And so you don't like it, take it up with Spirit. But I got, I felt like Super 8 Motel right across the street was something horrendous happened there. And then he disposed of her body. Somebody disposed of her body. But she keeps showing me a bay. But depending on, was she choked or something around her throat? Could have been, JR. I think so. I do see her carrying her over his shoulders. She was tiny, tiny, petite. Really petite. So it'd be easy to dispose of her body. She's a very petite gal. Probably weighed 100 pounds. But I just got, she's pointing at a houseboat sitting out in a bay in Ontario. Now, why would she show me that? I'm not sure. I don't know if that's why.
Well, as far as bays go, there's a ton.
Right?
There's,
So
I mean,
these are symbols. These are symbols, okay? House, boat, bay. Could be a house and a boat and a bay. It could be the name of a place, Houseboat Bay.
I mean, just look at all that water.
Yeah, no kidding, right? And Joyce said the U.S. is not their home. They immigrated to the U.S. Okay. Yeah, he looks Ukrainian or Russian. But something horrific happened at Motel 8. She did not want to get in the car with this person. She did not want to get in the car. And I felt like she fought. The picture on the left tells me she fought.
Oh, down, just right here.
Yeah, and that's right down the street from McDonald's. I don't know how far, but that's a boat landing, where you put boats in. Mm-hmm. But if it's in the middle of winter, then these bays and lakes would be frozen over. Yeah, you could be right, Joyce.
They said this year they think Lake Erie is going to be completely frozen.
Yeah. Yeah. So her first name is Polish. Melanie Lapish, yeah. So now she could be somewhere else. But I got McDonald's did not want to get in the car with, and it was her husband that showed up. And she knew she would be in severe trouble. Her son would be, had she gotten to the car with her friends and her husband was there and saw it. I feel like he showed up or somebody showed up she did not want to get in the car with. And that's my first thought was him. Not my first thought. what she showed me. Can we go back to him?
Yep.
Two weeks and you don't report your wife missing until after 2 weeks.
That's not right.
Did she enter the hotel alive, or he unalived her in the car? I think in the hotel, JR. I mean, I saw the super. I did a Google Street View, and I was doing a panorama, and all of a sudden I stopped and I saw a Super 8, and it's just like, ugh, scene of horrors. Yeah, her husband knew many crimes. Yes. Yep. Yep. And what did Joyce say? Lake Erie is so shallow. Well, Joyce, that would work for a houseboat. Yes, it would. Yep. He was a hustler. Yes, he was. I think he was a control freak. Absolute control freak. Like I said, someone broke her spirit as a human being. And I believe it. And Spirit showed me someone broke her spirit, and Spirit is saying it was him. Yep. So I think the police in Ontario need to take a closer look at this man. Why they didn't. Aren't they like the British police, worthless? They don't do anything. Am I correct on that? The Canadian police?
I think so. I mean,
They're paper pushers, basically. They sit there, take a statement, and that's the end of it. They go have a 5-hour lunch somewhere at Harry's. Am I correct? That's what it appears to me that the English police are. I haven't seen. I think the Coast Guard does more to help people in England and Wales than
England.
the police do.
Yeah, the police in England are too busy arresting people for their speech.
Right. So they don't know how to solve murders. They never have. And I've had a lot of dealings with English police in cold cases. I've had to do their jobs for them many times. So I think maybe the Ontario police are the same caliber. They have not proven otherwise to me. Not like they're going to, but she's been missing for over a year and this man has not been arrested or checked out. Yeah, Joyce, I know. My ex-brother-in-law was in the Coast Guard too. Yep, my uncle was in the Coast Guard. Yeah, they do really good work.
I'm sure he's sorry. He's sorry.
Yeah.
A boot. Yeah. Eh? Oh yeah, eh?
Eh?
I grew up like a mile away from Canada. Eh? Those Canucks. Canuckland.
Well, many years ago, before I became a professional chef, I was in the front of the house as a bartender and waitress, and they would come in and they never tipped. Never tipped.
Oh, Canadians?
Right.
It's because they're I think they make a lot more hourly, and so they would only get, I think 10% was like, yeah.
Oh my God. It was like, give me your purse now, damn it. Give me your wallet. I'll show you what a tip is. Yeah. I know.
I worked at a restaurant downtown Detroit, and 0 tips.
Yeah. Right. I know. Yeah.
Run your ass off and don't tip you.
Right. Yep. Yeah. So JR goes soft on crime. But does anybody know what happened to Melanie? She could be buried. Very well could be buried, but I just keep getting water with her. Melody. Hey, Melody. The eyes always give it away. Windows to our soul. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The eyes tell me. And I'm wondering, did they even look under the house where he lived? Did they look under the house where he lived? The picture on the left shows me some, maybe some pot, some drugs. Picture on the right, I'm not. She was smart. I'm not getting. She was a devoted mother. Loved her kid. Loved to party. She was a free spirit. Had friends. Maybe not the greatest friends, but the man who came to pick her up at McDonald's, she did not want to get in the car with. And I felt like her friends didn't show up in time, and he did. She knew it was trouble. She knew she was in trouble when she saw him. I saw the Super 8 motel across the street, and I felt like maybe he killed her there. I do feel like she was abused by her husband, and he was very jealous, very, very jealous. So, but I keep getting water with her. The picture on the left says water. Water. I don't know how I'm saying, if I'm saying it right.
Water.
Yeah, for sure. She's had black eyes from him. Yes, she has. Very much abused. I think she was trying to start a new life, get away from him, and she could never get out. Somebody in Canada who's in law enforcement, how about look into her husband? Somebody look into her husband. So, yeah, wow.
Well, it's up by I don't know how close it's by Minnesota. They're a little bit busy with other stuff up there.
Right. Yeah, they are. Isn't that ICE? Didn't Donald Trump say he was going to remove like half of the ICE force up there?
He was taking a large amount out, I think, because but the fraud is just they keep uncovering more and more and more. And it's not just in Minnesota. It's Washington State, Ohio, Maine. The same kind of thing.
Yeah. His property. See, that's what I thought, Joyce. Has anybody checked under her husband's property, under his house or on his property? He probably won't allow anybody onto his property. That would be the first place I look. And then I would look in a bay or a lake. Water. His property, I'm hearing. Yep. His property. Yep. Nobody could have her. Only he could have her, and he's keeping her. He was very much a control freak. So, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Joyce. Thanks, everybody, for weighing in on that case. I felt like it's hard for her to talk on the other side. Law enforcement in Canada, law enforcement in Canada is tough, using control rather than guns, as I was reading. Gee, that's not stopping murder. And JR said, I sent a more recent pic, and the pics are released by the media. Okay, so you want to go to what JR sent?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Yep.
I think okay, so Joyce goes, I think he's dumped her in the water with bricks or rocks. Yep. Yep. She keeps saying water. Property, like his house, property, and water. So I wonder if he has a pond or if his house is on the water or near the water, or a well. A well. Well. Wow. This picture on the left says water and property. The same as what Joyce got. Remember I said Nancy, and then back to Nancy Guthrie, 8 miles away, 8 miles or more away from her house. 8 miles.
Okay.
His property. Yep.
I got the photos ready. Are we okay?
Okay.
So to JR. Okay, so let's see. There's 2 photos. There's this one.
I thought she was black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The other photo before that, it's a more recent photo.
The more recent photo
is this one right here.
And that's the gal that's trying to see. See, and this crazy thing is, I got it was a white guy. I got she had a husband or a boyfriend who was black, or maybe it's her brother. I see a black man beside her, and then I'm seeing a white guy. Yeah, Yaditsia Jones from Tennessee. I'm seeing a white, in this photo, I am seeing a white guy and possibly a woman, JR. And can I see the other photos, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like dating black men. She did not like dating black men. She had a friend or a brother, like a brother, who was black. But I felt like she was targeted by a white guy.
Is she biracial?
She could be.
She looks,
Yeah. I got and okay, so the photo on the left, biracial. I keep getting a white guy did this to her, JR. In his 40s. A guy in his 40s. Sandy brown hair. And that's what I'm getting. Near a field. Cornfield. Field. I felt like this man attacked her. This white guy. I don't know. I think she had just met him or said hi to him. And I'm just seeing that she was attacked by this white guy. A white guy. No woman, a white guy. Did he pay for her college? I think the man who killed her had standing in the community. Yes, she is Joyce, 20 years younger than him. The man had standing in the community. And I think the man was married. She was 25. He was at least 45, 50. White guy, belly, not particularly good looking at all. He funded her in some way, yes. She was found by the side of the road. Okay. Could she have been his mistress? Or he just took a liking to her, and then when she rebuffed him, he killed her? Quite possibly. A county councilman. Somebody that had statue in her community. She had a sugar daddy, yeah. Yep. The picture on the left says county councilman. The picture on the left also says, like, sheriff. Everybody's awfully quiet. County councilman. So, JR, we know what county. Do we know what county she was found in? I don't think she was found in the county where the man lived. He took a liking to her, was hoping. She was found in a college uniform. Okay, where did that go? Okay, she was found in a college uniform, but she didn't. But did she not go to college? No, it was more like a fetish for this man. Nashville, Tennessee. He paid for her tuition. Yeah, so she was a beautiful black or biracial girl. And I feel like this man had money. This man liked having her for you know what, S-romps. And he was married. Yeah, he was. He had a wife. That's where I saw the other woman, but she had nothing to do with the murder. I think she found out that he was seeing her. Music mogul, maybe. Took a liking to her, hoping to have a relationship with her. Yeah, he was. Would not be a dean of a college. This was someone that had more pull. Was it a senator from Nashville, a congressman from Nashville, county councilman from Nashville? Okay. Yeah. So the picture on the left says it all. And I got field, like she was attacked near a field, side of the road. And just dumped. The man who did this, kind of reddish brown hair. I'm sorry, reddish hair. Reddish hair. Reddish auburn. Politician. Yep, JR, that's what I got, politician. Can't be sure. I think she's related to a politician. I think her sugar daddy had something to do with government and politics. Cat hair. Yeah. Yep. Boy, we really zeroed in on that one. She tried to call it off, but he was persistent. Yeah, to the point of. I felt like she was strangled. Did they say how she died, JR? Was her windpipe crushed? That's what I got. She keeps saying county councilman. Well, those guys aren't that big up. Those guys aren't that big up. When you get into a big city, they kind of are, you know? Nashville's pretty big. And he felt used, and you're correct about that, Joyce. I did all this for you. He felt used, but he was hoping, you know, he was married. Okay, the man had kids too that was in college. The man had kids in college. Anything about her childhood? Mother was very important in her life. I think her father may have tried to abuse her. I'm not seeing him too much in the picture. Definitely the mother and the grandmother were in the picture with her. I felt like she, middle class, poor to middle class upbringing, but she was pretty enough. And so it's not a mayor. I see a politician, but what kind of politician? And let me tell you, and I'm going to tell you guys from experience, I've had run-ins with several politicians when I was younger, all from Beaufort County, South Carolina. Okay? Exactly like this. I'll be glad to give names too. I think I'm going to write a book. Okay?
Tell all. Yeah.
Tell all.
Yeah, there's some sleaziness going on with. Yep.
Oh yeah, and this guy is a real sleaze bag. I'm being shown reddish auburn hair, white skin. He combs his hair on the side. It's reddish auburn hair. This man had reddish auburn hair. So maybe we can go back and look in history when she was alive. Who was a county councilman? Who was the politician for the area? Okay. And you're going to find her killer just like that. Yeah, Joyce, you're right. She felt trapped. Yep. Yeah, wow. Wow, Spirit really shows a lot with her. She has a lot to say on the other side. Yeah, there's some dirty dogs in politics. He's thinking, okay, yeah, on stage. A lot of dirty dogs in politics. They need to be ratted out. Hence, my book. Oh, yeah. Yep. Did I tell you I got followed around the Trump Towers by Trump himself?
I remember, yeah, you said you saw him in Trump Towers. I remember you said you met him in person.
He followed me. Followed me on. I mean, it's like the elevator door opens. This is a private floor. Okay, you have to be escorted up by the elevator dudes. Okay, I don't know what they call them. And you can't just go to any floor you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, her family hasn't said much, JR, because they're afraid of the repercussions, okay? May have taped her and blackmailed her. I'm not. I think maybe she threatened him. She threatened him. So anyway, I was working for this very prominent couple out of Pebble Beach. They had the penthouse suite in Trump Towers. And I went with them to New York, and everywhere I went, there was Trump. This is before he got elected president. This is when he was running for president the first time. Elevator door open, and he's standing there, and he does his little turkey neck look, you know, with the eyes like this, full of that security around him. What do they call that?
The secret police?
Yeah, the Secret Service or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the elevator dude, dressed up as the elevator dude. And the door opens, and I'm like, my jaw drops wide open. I'm like, he found out where I worked. Of course he did. He knows every tenant in the building. And I go, hey guys. That's the only thing that I could think of that came flying out of my mouth. Well, hey guys. And he looks at me and he gives that smirk, and then the elevator door closes. Okay.
You could have been the first lady. No. He was very, very nice. Yeah.
Very nice. Oh my gosh. Super nice. So, yeah, but there are a lot of dirty dogs in politics. A lot. Especially in small southern towns like Nashville, Beaufort, Alabama. I mean, it's all over. Yeah, it's all over. So anyway.
Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen. Are you frozen?
Frozen on my end.
Yeah, you are frozen.
Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Hold up. I'm going to go out and come back in.
Yeah, Joyce, Clint Eastwood, he's like, what, 90-something? 98 years of age? Ivana Trump's case. Ivana Trump, first time I ever saw her, I was in a boatyard in West Palm Beach, Florida, and her boat was hauled out because she got sold a bill of bad goods. Like they put a new upper deck on an old bottom and labeled it as a new boat. And apparently her captain discovered it after she had bought the boat. Was she murdered? I do believe she was murdered. I don't believe she accidentally fell down the stairs. I don't. Cool. We have a cousin who's worked with Clint as his producer. That's cool, Joyce. Nice. Yeah, he's still kicking. He likes younger blondes, you know, who are in their 50s, I think. I think his other girlfriend died. Where'd you go, Jason? Anyway, I think Jason left us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what's up with the camera. It's it just stopped.
Well, can you do our promos for the spray? And
I did the spray earlier, but I can do it again. I'll do this one.
You will love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
All right, and then.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
Hey, Mary, did you ever look at that email, the text I sent you? What, when I copy and pasted?
Let me check.
It was, it's like copy and pasted. I was going to do a thing, what Google brought up, and then what it changed it to.
Let's see.
I'll send it right now, so you can. It's right there. Yeah. You might have to blow it up.
Let's see. It's yeah, I gotta blow it up. 3 psychic mediums in the world and ranked
So that
3 by
that
top.
top paragraph is what Google said, and I and pasted it, and where I highlighted it there is I didn't add that. It did it itself.
Notice what it changed.
You want me to put this up?
No,
No.
I'll read it. Mary Lawton Johnson is recognized as a highly rated international award-winning medium and remote viewer. This is from Google. She is often cited as one of the top 3 psychic mediums in the world and ranked number 3 by top10.com. Known as Mary the Medium, she specializes in locating missing persons with verified accuracy and created the award-winning, and I won 4 awards for it. Yes, a fucking dollar film.
Now,
Other side paranormal.
No, Mary, all I did, I was like, I added it, I copied it, like I highlighted it, copied it, and I was gonna paste it to redo the text. I did not. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, what? I did not add that. That part.
Yeah.
I don't. How does that happen?
Apparently, there's a Google glitch that doesn't like me too much. A fucking dollar film. Well, costs a little bit more than that to make it, but you can find it on YouTube, I think, called Other Side Paranormal, I think. Ivana knew too much. Yes, you were right, Joyce. She was pushed. Yep, a guy with glasses walked down the stairways after she was laying at the bottom. He was an older man, too. He was not who we're all thinking it was. I think this was a hired hitman. A hired hitman. And he does not live in the States. She was a liability to Trump. Yep. She was. I did something really mean when I saw her boat, because her boat was in such rough shape. And our boat was right next to her boat. And I'm going, I wanna be taken out to the ocean and sunk. I was talking about her boat. Scheduled to testify against Donald J. Trump. Wow. A chauffeur. Could have been. Joyce. Could have been. He was skinny. Skinny for his age. He looked to be in his mid-50s. 55 to 70. So, yeah, she was murdered. And she gets put on Donald Trump's golf course because that way he gets a tax break, okay? He gets a tax break because now he can label it a cemetery. I don't think I want to be playing a 9 or an 18 hole shooting golf clubs over a grave. I'm sorry. To me, that's just, I don't know, just doesn't really. But yeah, he gets a tax break by putting his deceased ex-wife in his golf course. There you are. Hey.
I'm like,
wow. Yeah, so.
I'm not.
But yes, I feel she was murdered. Yeah, so disrespectful. I know, Loria. I mean, what are the kids going to say? What are they going to say? They can't go against that, right? They can't.
What was this for? What are you talking about?
Ivanka Trump. It's Ivanka Trump knew too much. Ivana, which
Ivana,
one?
Ivanka's the daughter. The Ivana.
Ivana Trump knew too much about Donald Trump and his business dealings. So somehow she got pushed down the stairs. And the problem is she always took the elevator in her house. She never went down the stairs. And so I feel like she was purposely murdered. She was set to testify against her ex-husband, the president.
Mhm.
Okay. Not saying he did it. Somebody didn't want her to testify, but I don't think it was him. I think it was somebody else. And so, anyway, so he buried her in his golf course. And you bury somebody on a piece of land, automatically you can write that off on your taxes as a cemetery. Mary, I sent you a photo. Please don't put it on camera. Not sure if it's the right person. Okay. All right, let me look, JR. Right person. Let's see. Oh, yes. 100%, JR. There's the hair color. That's who I saw. That is who I saw. I can't put it up. Was he a politician back then?
I know his name.
Yep. You know his name?
Mm-hmm.
Starts with a B and ends with an F.
Yep. And he
There's
was
the hair. There's the hair I saw. There's the face. The white skin. Yep. Absolutely, JR. 100. JR goes, you can. You want to put it up? Do you have the photo?
yeah.
Let me forward this to you.
Okay.
This is the man I saw with Yazida Jones. How old is that photo? The man looks older. How old is that photo, JR? Is that when he was younger at that time? I wasn't sure if it was him or not. He's got to be in his 50s now, 55. It fits everything that I saw. He's around 50 years of age. So that's a photo when he was younger. Because that's who she showed me. That's who Yazida showed me. Yadizia showed me. I just told you guys what he looked like. Over to the side, auburn hair, white skin. You know, it's got that ruddy complexion, like he doesn't tan. He stays white. He sunburns easily. That's the first time. Not sure that's the first time I've seen him. That's who she showed me. Can we put it up?
I'm working on it. It wouldn't send. I got it right now. Hold on. This should be it.
Is he still a politician there?
What the fuck is that? Working.
As soon as I saw it, it looked like what you described. It is what I described. Holy cow. I mean, yeah, sugar daddy.
All right, let me try one more time.
I gotta do my inhaler.
This bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, still is a politician there. Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, here. Oh, where is it? There's 3 of them.
Holy cow. Was that published in the paper, JR?
Nope, not that.
Oh, you know, what do we see?
What do you see? I see sparkles. Oh, the hell! Jesus.
Still a politician there. Wow. Yep. I knew it was somebody in politics. He's about 50 years of age. Yep. He's 50 years of age now, and she's been missing 25 years. Okay, so she showed me what he looks like now. Okay. Okay, not that age at the time she died. Okay. You want me to just hold the photo up?
I'm going to. I'm just beyond. I've sent it 5 times.
There you go, guys. That's what Yaditsia Jones showed me. I know nothing about this man.
And then I circled the search. And
what does it say? I can't.
The image above shows Bob Freeman, a Democratic member of the Tennessee House of Representatives. He represents the 56th district and has been serving since first running in 2018. He also is the president of Freeman Webb, a real estate investment and management company. And it goes on. So,
okay.
Property manager, contractor.
So, Yaditsia Jones showed me this man. That's what Spirit has to say.
They probably have some sort of block that they can't share the photo.
Right?
I've sent it the same way everything else 4 times, and it's not showing up.
Wow, that's crazy. Cricket as a Virginia fence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, Miss Jones. That's exactly what I saw, JR. That's what Yaditsia showed me. So, yeah. So, on that note, guys, we're way over time here, 2 hours. I just want to thank everybody for being here. If you're going to be in the Raleigh area, come see me February 21st, 22nd, Body, Mind, and Spirit. And stay tuned for Spirit Fest announcements. Big supporter of Spirit Fest. Yes, younger photo, just our recent photo, but it's not letting me click on it. Oh.
There's something going on.
Something's going on, right? Yeah, right? Something. And stay tuned for the launch of our new spray, Ascension. And even though it's to raise your vibration, even my spiritual cleansing spray, it's called Purification. You can also use it for room sprays, cover up bad cat litter odors, bad dog poop, you name it. So, works great. Or even perfume. Hey, I do. Yeah. Thank you, JR. Thanks for trusting Spirit. And I got to get back with the family of Melanie Lapish and let them know as well. So thank you. Night, everyone. Thanks, Mary, Jason. Night, Joyce, and Evie. And happy belated birthday to Evie. It was her birthday on Thursday, so that's why she wasn't here. So bring me your cold cases. We'll try and solve it here on air. And if you guys know of anybody that has a missing person, contact me. You want to put up our promo thing. If Spirit will let you.
I can do this one.
Shabby Gabby, always good to have you. Contact me at marythemedium.com or at therealmarythemedium@gmail. I never charge for missing people, but you can book a reading with me at marythemedium.com. And we look forward to seeing you next Thursday. And hopefully, and hey, Suzanne, giving a shout out to Suzanne.
Oh, Suzanne. Have you talked to her?
Yeah, I did. And to Barbara, the tarot mistress. Can't wait to get her back on. Reach out to her. And thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night.
Yep. Thank you, everyone. All right.
Thanks, Jason.
Oh, sure. No problem. Let me get this. Yeah, I'm like